Hi, I'm Jayanthi with the Get It Back campaign. In this video, I'll be sharing tips on how to collect EITC stories. It may be tempting to ask your volunteer preparers to help you collect stories while they're preparing taxes, but we all know how busy and hectic tax preparation can be. If possible, recruit a volunteer whose sole role is to interview clients for stories. You can recruit these volunteers or interns through journalism or English classes at local colleges. These students already have the storytelling skills and interests needed for the job. It may not be possible to recruit volunteers specifically for storytelling collecting. On a slow day, tax preparers and greeters can act as the story collector in their spare time. Alternatively, your tax volunteer can ask clients if they can follow up with a phone interview at a later time. Many people who claim the EITC look forward to tax time and come early in the tax season. Be ready to start at the end of January or the beginning of February so you don't miss anyone. If you're the one collecting stories, tell the tax volunteer and site coordinator your plans before the session starts. If volunteers help a client who has received the EITC and is particularly talkative or friendly, they can refer these clients to you while they're waiting to be reviewed or after the session is over. You want to make this process as smooth and quick as possible for the client. Make sure you have your camera, a list of questions, a release form, and a recording device. The recording device will make it easier to have a natural conversation without having to pause to take notes. It'll also make it easier to get direct quotes. If you need inspiration for questions you can ask, you can use the list of questions I've prepared. When introducing yourself, you can say, "It looks like you've had a successful time with us here today. Would you be willing to take 5 to 10 minutes to share your experiences? It would help someone else find our services." If they don't have time to answer your questions then, ask them if you can call them later for a brief interview. People love a story with tension and challenges. Most stories go something like this: beginning, where you introduce the characters and setting; middle, where characters go through a series of obstacles, and then a turning point, and finally, a resolution. For your story, the turning point should be coming to your tax site for help. To make the story relatable, include personal details about the client. What defines them? It could be their work, their family, their goals, anything. A story without these details is formulaic and frankly boring. I've picked out a few stories that I think work really well. Click on the screen for some storytelling inspiration. I know interviewing clients can be daunting, especially at first. It's important to just go for it, even if you're nervous. This process will only get easier with time. We understand that sometimes tax season is hectic. You and your volunteers may not have time to interview everyone. If you meet someone at your tax site who has an important story to tell, you can give them our card and ask them to leave us a voicemail summarizing their story at 1-888-744-EITC. They can also email us at eitcstories@cbpp.org. We'll give them back a call later for an interview. We look forward to reading your stories.